Hey everybody, we got a great match coming up here today with Gary versus Bob. Doing a hot Fargo, 300 in the middle, and they're just getting started right now. So looks like maybe Bob won the flip. I don't think they lagged, so it'll be a good start here. Let's get this up and running here. I haven't been doing much money matches here, but trying to change that a bit. It's kind of winding down the end of the league right now, and it's just letting those things kind of settle off, and should be some more time over the over the summer to said holidays like I'm in school, but over the summer to get some more stuff going. And since it's now a little warmer, it's a little cold today. I've been having some problems with the heat in the office, so you see like a space heater off in the corner of the thing just to try and warm it up a bit in here. But today was pretty cold, and we feel it a little bit today. But, hopefully, as we get it further into summer, it'll be less of an issue. The AC works fine still, so that shouldn't be an issue. It's like a dry break for Bob. A pretty good spread, which I think is that's it's got a shot at either high or low, and I'm expecting the 11 might go past, but I think he's looking at low. Looks like he's looking at the 7. Hard to say. The 3 is in a weird spot, but not so bad that it's not doable. So I think it's just whatever he wants decides to run here. Just not sure if he's looking for the. Looks like he got the 6. He's trying to plan out the one shape. A little weird on this. You should be able to shoot that 3 in the side and come out for the 2, but it's definitely it's one of those ones where you have to be careful of this if you're trying to put a little draw on this. You don't want to hit the horn and come out. And oh, you did go corner. Okay, I did not see that. Makes sense, but I didn't see that angle. From the way he was standing on it, I thought he was shooting inside, but maybe he was just looking at it. That looks pretty good. Well, there you go. It's the importance of the breaks. It's that dry break, and then just a run out from Gary. And these guys are shooting good. The breaks can be game changers. If you're not sinking on the break, you're not getting that chance at crack at the first run, especially on a wide open table like that where there's no trouble. It's just maybe a couple of balls that are in weird spots you just got to plan for just to get to them, and then than that, it's there's no breakouts. There's no you're not worried about playing a safety anywhere or anything. So Gary's break's been. I mean, both players have had really good breaks lately, so I'm a little surprised to see. Like, I've been playing both of them um, Thursday and Friday. Played Gary a little bit Thursday and Bob on Friday, and both of them had like, their breaks were just on. So surprised to see Bob start off with a dry break, but well, see what Gary does. Yeah, it looks pretty good. What a cluster though on the side here. Not the spread that Bob had for sure. And does he have a shot on a high ball if he wants it? It's a little weird with that 14. It's like it looks like you'd have to hit that, so you could be going low. Um, could be trying to kick this 10 in the side or just combo it with the two. Yeah, I guess he's planning on breaking that out later. I mean, he only really has to. He doesn't even have to bump the 14. He just has to bump the six. Could bank the 15 here. Yeah, that two. Maybe shrinking the pocket a little bit. It's hard to tell there if it's like making it bigger or not. I think it shrunk the pocket a little bit. It just happened to be where it was. If it was a little bit further out of the pocket, I think it would make it bigger. But you should see Bob just figuring out how he's going to deal with this four. I think it's not just getting the four. It's like you got to leave yourself a shot too. I'm gonna break that out, and I think without that, you could probably look at 1 to 2 to 5 to 3 to 6, but to 8, like, but with that four there, it makes things weird. Maybe you go three, follow it up, and just shoot the four, and not even worry about breaking it out. But that's a tough weight shot. Going for right here, and it's just now. What have you left your shot, right? That's kind of what I was thinking. The five doesn't go corner, so you gotta thin cut this side, and I think you're hitting that. You might go in the window. You might go between the 6 and 11. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna hit the 11. It's pretty thin. I cut that pretty thin on the side if that's what you're doing. Could cut the three all the way up too. Yeah. Okay. It's a crazy shot, but looks like he's blocking that pocket on the 12 though. He didn't leave this super easy. I don't know if you can see the 13 here, but I don't know if he can shoot that corner. But if he's shooting, if this nine could goes and the 15 goes, but you're shooting over a pocket, and a long shot over the or sorry over a ball. I mean, not over a pocket. That's what you leave yourself after that shot. So even the nine is like you could go for it, I think, but it is that ball's flying. So you must be able to see enough of this. Maybe he's adding some throw a little right. Oh, can't quite get her. I don't think he's really made anything worse there for Bob. It's a tough shot. Five in the side. A little. I'm gonna play a little bottom, avoid the scratch. Oh, we could see the four. Oh, wow. Well, maybe not enough of it to get it, or maybe just if you hit it lighter, it would have gone. Hey, Regine. Yeah, good matchup. It's always good watching these two play. Ooh, bumped that five. I might have maybe moved back just because it was in his way more. Definitely undercut that. Are you gonna leave him the three here? Not, not really. The six is kind of awkward because you're moving that eight ball. And you don't want to. I mean, maybe you do at this point. There's so many balls in the way now on that one side. Maybe you do want to move it out a bit, but just a bit. Look at that. Was that three go? Jeez, wouldn't that be something, eh? If you can just see the edge of that three. We were trying to play it off the 13. Yeah, well, nice shot. And he's okay there, I think. He's got to find a way to get on this two, and even this 5 to 4, you got to go around it. I don't think that's going past the nine. Yeah, that'll work great. Wow, might even have the two now. Whoa. Yeah, I think you're shooting that two all day. And with him bumping that 13 too, I think he made enough room for that eight past it as well. Opened that pocket up at the same time. I'd love to hit this 14 full and just use it as a stopper. That'll work. Yeah, nicely done. 1-1. All right, we'll see if Bob can fix that break. This is one dry break. You know, it's not like there's a pattern of bad breaks yet. It's got to be in your head. You know, last time I dry broke, Gary ran the table, so I don't want to be doing that again. Definitely not. Oh. So you hit a little harder, and unfortunately lose the cue ball control on it at the same time. So I try to avoid the dry break by hitting it a little harder, and you end up doing maybe you would say even worse now because now he's going to run it with ball in hand potentially. So he's going to high ball. The looks of it, I think that 14 will go. I don't think the five is stopping that shot from happening. It's tight, but it's there. So way later, Gary likes to play. Just play for shape on a bunch of balls, and then decide how you want to run it from there. Knows that if he lands middle table, he's not playing for any one shot necessarily. Well, that was nice. I think he wanted to hit that 15 though. Bump it out. Mm. He's looking at this tangent line for just a slight breakout. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. And all you're looking at is the shape you got to get on this side pocket to get out for the 15. Mm. It's good, but he's got a lot of angle there. Yeah, he wanted way less angle on that. He wanted to hold the cue ball on that side of the table for the eight opposite corner, or even opposite side. But I don't know if that goes past the seven. Big bounce. No, he's gonna bank this now. I think. Yeah. Pressure shot because like you've got nothing left on the table. You miss this, and you better hope you're tying something up with the eight. Make it at least a little difficult. Nice shot. Kind of froze up on the center. He actually took away a lot of shots there where he played that. Gary retakes the lead. See if Gary can have a little bit of a better spread this time. Sounds much better. Yeah, a little bit of that pop and sit there. Little, probably a little more topspin than he wanted. It pulled a little forward towards the rack, but still pretty good. It's so easy on these 7 foot diamonds to end up on the header or the footer of the table when you're breaking. So it's not too bad. Hmm. I don't think he's got that five. So unless if the three goes past the seven, he might opt for that. Looking at stuff right now, yeah, he's looking. Otherwise, he's looking for the six and follow it up probably to get on the other side of those balls. Shooting all those balls side pocket, like I think it's just a lot easier. I think. Okay, well, he's still fine here. Still fine here. Clearly, he wasn't planning on following that. Maybe it wasn't doable. Maybe he was going to crash into the 14. As Gary will always say, don't move balls you don't need to move. Every time you move something, you might have to replan everything. I think he just got that for him. Not sure. Again, these angles, it's hard to tell. Uh, so just pointing where he wants to land. Wants to play the straight up and down table and land for the one on the side. Probably just a tiny bit of angle to follow it up. Yeah, follow it up for the eight in the same pocket as this five. So later today at 3 o'clock, I'll be playing Aaron Downey for a race to 7-8 ball for just 100 in the middle. Nothing crazy. Straight up though. He's say like 60 or 70 Fargo ahead of me, so putting a little pressure on myself. Looks like he's good. Didn't quite land like on the right side of the one there that he wanted. He wanted to be on the other side of this 14, but lower side of the table, but it's worked out fine. Yeah, nice shot. Gary's coming out with a commanding start. And just basically saying if the table's open, I'm gonna run it. Looking okay. Not too much trouble here. Um, so yeah, I was gonna say, might be looking at this combo one just because the high ball was that 11 9 in the middle there on the dot. This a little awkward. You just combo this and everything's open on the low side. Everything goes somewhere. Just gotta try and leave yourself with a seven, I think. Um, yeah, just because you don't want to. You might accidentally block that pocket on the seven for the corner, and I think if you just plan to deal with it right away, beautiful. I'm just gonna feather this in. Might be trying to get under these balls now. No, I just gonna. Looks like he's just gonna. The two probably just goes anyway. I still think he'll rather play the three and come out middle table. Got to jack up on this a little. Yeah, makes it a little bit more difficult. Let's just stop shot on the two, stop shot. I guess a follow on the six. We could play that either way. He's looking at his four shot now, I think, and see where how he's gonna get over this eight. Let's figure out the order. Oh, he's gonna shoot the six. Hmm. Shooting the six to get over for the four now to come. Interesting. Maybe the two didn't quite. Two must go. It was just not like shooting the four before the eight. Mm, just a thin cut. Oh, so you might be yeah, okay. He's considering taking the two and then shooting that four corner, which is always a possibility. It's just I think that it's just a slightly harder shot. You got a window shot there. Trying to draw this a little. Well, he's not. He's gonna go corner. He's gonna go corner. So the weight is so important. It's so easy to hook yourself on this four, overhit this. Even under hitting it is not great. Like it really is a window that you're trying to aim for, right? So I'm like trying to land in this window here for this four, and you missed the shot, and I think you missed the leave too. Gives Bob a chance to get back in this. I'm still gonna figure out something for this 11-9. It's not wired to go in the corner. So he might do this right now and try to get under it. Then he can shoot either of those side or corner. Well, I mean the 9 would go side, but either of them will go corner, I think. He even got the tip on it. Nice. Interesting. Doesn't like this 11, eh? Or doesn't maybe it doesn't quite go. And the combo will go now. Sort of just overcutting this 11 a little bit, I think. Instead of going straight into it. Yes. So funny. He played I think he played for that combo, but maybe he didn't I mean to land so hard because maybe he could shot that 9 just further up table. Maybe he went just a little too much travel. Oh, nice shot. I think you're doing a little back and forth now. Shoot this 12. I'm pretty sure you can cut that 11 in. It's just such a thin cut. There's so much travel going on from the cue ball. This one, just trying to hold it. Yeah, nicely done. Good job, Bob. So just one misstep from Gary, and Bob says, "Yeah, I'm taking it back, taking back control of the table." See if Bob can tone down this break a little bit, not scratch, and find this happy middle ground. Oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah. I think the only ball that's going to be a bit of an issue to get on here is the two. Six is not like it doesn't go either side. I don't think. Might squeeze past that eight, but I don't think it does. You're really looking to go one of the corners of it. You might be able to land this right now. Plays a seven corner and comes off the 12 for the two. Might not have enough of it there. I think he has a safety net. The six will go corner, I think, as long as he's not hooked by this 12. I'd like to be a little further down. Hit the 12 pretty full. Yeah. Is he trying to go three rails around for this? Try and land on the two again? That seems a little ambitious. Just one rail, right back to the same spot. I don't think he had it again. I think he landed just about the same spot. This should be tic tac toe for Gary. He should just be out here. It's nothing. No problems now. The one ball early that was kind of messed up. He had shape on it at the start of his turn, so should be able to make quick work of this. Ooh, a little further than he would like, but he's got that six safety net. Nice out, Gary. That makes it just a race to six now. You buy the towel chalk, yeah. You could run tables like him one day. Sure. I mean, even without the chalk, you could run tables like him one day. Gary's last break was pretty good. Um, So just hoping he can keep some momentum and keep going. Not not really many mistakes coming from the players. I think there's like Bob's dry break, scratch break early, like the two big ones, and then both of them have had one time they couldn't get on a ball. It's a missed shot trying to get shape, right? Like it's not a lot of certainly it doesn't the score I think is reflecting there's not that many mistakes being made. But it's three mistakes to one. Oh, they'll make it three mistakes to two, I guess, with a try break there. Bit of a weird table here. You got this 2-6 on the side. That's a little. It's not a bad combo. I don't know if this five. I don't think it goes that way because you could just break them apart right now. But you got this here too. That's on like a weird, like another combo. These are blocked by here, so they only go this way or the side. I don't even know if the side will go actually. So I was like, I think low is the way to go because it's just the easiest combo. Everything else is pretty open. Well, that five, I guess that five. So it's really gonna matter here how this plays off. You want to you don't want leave yourself a shot here. And he would have definitely liked if that stayed the straighter because you definitely want to shoot that five corner. Like he'd much prefer to be shooting this two here and then land for the five that way. And now it's awkward. He's got a few balls to get back for it though. He's got the one side or seven come across with some draw. Like it's got ways to get back on this. I can always go under the five too, but oh, what a shot that was. Oh, did he get nice carom shot to open up that pocket for the five and to hold, and also like it also holds the cue for that five corner that he wanted originally. But the trade-off is you've now thrown some balls at the seven. That seven might still go. Hard to tell, but it's certainly not the cakewalk it was before. He's gonna do a little breakout here. This is pretty good actually. Just hit the nine. I mean, you hit the. I think you want to hit the nine and glance off to come out for the five. Because I think if you hit the 10, you could end up hooked. The nine comes out, blocks the five. The seven stays behind the 10. Like you could end up not getting a good roll. So I really think, yeah, that's not good. Look at the double carom, seven off the 10 off the 15 in the corner. You know, Bob is not afraid to look at a shot like that. I don't know if you can see this five. He certainly would be like that kind of shot. Like he would be able to. He's gonna kick it. know if you can see enough of that to kick it. Yeah. So he's planning on playing that off the 8. The thing here is, I think that 9 will go corner, top left, and then you don't even have to worry about breaking anything out. I have a plan for the breakout there. Landed in the window. When I was playing Bob on Friday, I was doing that all the time. There'd be 5 balls in a line on the rail, and I'd hit the window. I'd hit the only part where you could see the rail. So I feel that pain. Just gonna land on the rail here, I think. Yeah. And then you get a little bit of draw. I gotta punch it off the rail. I don't know. I think on the rail is a little bit. I don't know. Maybe he's just gonna follow it up. He's looking at that 9 shot I was talking about before. He might just try and get underneath it instead of trying to hit him. Give up on that strategy, on that strategery. It's almost wired for a 3 ball combo where the 10 would cut the 15. Almost. That's a silly shot to take though. Let's see, he's trying to fucking punch it off the rail. Oh, no, he's just drawing it. Okay, 9 goes corner. Well, what's the shot here? I'm gonna move that 10 enough? Yeah. Oh, he missed the shot. And he didn't block the pocket. He definitely wanted to block that pocket if he missed. He played it just a little hard. It's difficult because you want to punch that 10 so you're not frozen to it. You have to hit it hard enough so you're doing that, but then light enough where you're leaving the 9 in the pocket if you miss. Yeah. Guess is he cutting his side or he might be banking it, cutting it. I think as long as he can land pretty much anywhere, so we're just not frozen to the 8, we'll be fine. Yeah, that's a great shot. So I think where Bob makes one mistake in that rack, Gary makes two, and that's the deciding factor. And gives Bob a leg up. Bob still one mistake ahead if you're counting like unforced errors, but which is why Gary would still be in the lead. But yeah, right, made that shot look easy. No, that was not an easy shot. And cranking it with draw to like get that shape on the 8. Bob needs a good break here. He's getting decent breaks now, but he's landing at that mid of the table. So you'd like to avoid limits your options. Anytime you can land middle of the table, you just have so many more balls to shoot at. He can't like what he's got here for options. I think you want high ball, so I think you probably shoot the 11, but maybe the 14 if you can see enough of it. Yeah, look and see if it's frozen. Nice shot. Yeah, he's got the 10. Maybe the 15. He's looking at it. Yeah, looking at it. This 9 now is just awkward as well. If it goes past the 4 side, then it's not too bad. Which it looks like he's playing for, so it looks like it must go. Do you want to land far on it or straight on it so you can push past the 4? Otherwise, now you're probably playing for the 13 and just pull it back just a hair. Yeah, so you did land on the weird side of it. I think he'd much rather have played that up for the 15, or even maybe even the 14 corner. 14 left, top left corner. I think he's good there. Just follow this up. Leave yourself the 15. Just try and land somewhere in between the 2 and the rail. Oh, yeah, I can't be thinking about trying to window shop that, are you? Maybe he's looking at it off the 15. I can't know. I think just following this, when he's playing bottom, he's gonna try and hold it for that window. That's a risky business, but I feel like he got it. Good shot. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I can't tell from his body language if he got it or not. Ah, he maybe he didn't get it. Jeez. Well, you're blocking a pocket, but that 2 will go off that rail off the 15 pretty good. And Gary's gonna look at that right away. Open that up for the 1. Or even just you can even just hold off that 2 for the 1 other corner, but no, I don't think you're looking at that pocket as blocked right now. Just that you just have to shoot the 2 first. Could go to it right now. Take the 6. Stop shot. Play the 2. Yeah, he's looking at that. So it should be 2 off the rail off the 15. You gotta be careful of the weight here. You don't want to throw that 15 up into the 1 or something weird. Yeah, perfect. This should be pretty tic-tac-toe for him. Might draw. Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's like it might be easier to draw off the rail out middle table. If he's really straight on this, yeah. He's playing middle ball. He's not drawing it. He's definitely got to be playing this off the rail. Well, he's drawing this. Hmm. That surprises me. I don't think that's a shot where you need to juice it. You can just play it off the foot rail and back out. And say that the shot. I think I can't say for sure, but I think if Bob followed that 14 instead to play the 15 up from the rail, I think that he runs that out instead of trying to window shop that. Um, yeah, bet crossing the game. I'll take Gary up to 5. Oh, that's a pretty good spread. Um, think you're looking at highball here only because of where the 8 is. Like your 12 ball, you could shoot right now on the side, and then you're not really worried about having to get under it. I'm done a comfort, right? Yeah. A shot. Yep. Totally. He clearly thought that that was a better shot to take for him, right? Like, but he's got to land it. So he's not taking the 12, but he is going high ball. Hmm. Well, he can get on the other side of it right now with this 15 side. 15 side, follow it up for the 12 the other side. Yeah. A little far. It's not. Should be fine. The only thing is like you don't. The only thing I don't like about this is now you're potentially feathering it, and I just feel like it puts this added. If you landed straight on that, you could just fall like slow roll it up. You could stop shot it. You'd have a shot either way. Now he's maybe he might be letting a stroke out here. Just line it up where he is a little bit of that. 13 goes both ways. So it's a little. I mean, this is fine. It's actually going to help him hold it for this other ball. I think for the 14 or whatever it is. It's a little bit of angle. Yeah, but I think he's just trying to go across, back, and then back to the rail for the 8 in the same bucket. He just shot the 13. Yeah, a little hard. Bank's awkward too, I think. Call the bank or is he cutting it? I think he called the bank. Oh, he did cut it. Undercut it. Okay. I didn't think that bank was. I think the bank was a double hit, but at least with the cut, like even if he cuts it off the rail, it's a good chance that it's a 6 and in. But he wants to overcut that. Not like, I mean, I guess if you undercut it too, it could cheat off the rail. But such a thin cut, it had no oomph, had no muscle behind it. And that's again another just a minor mistake. He just overhit that one a little too much, which could have been just an easy straight up the rail shot. Could be a game coster because now Bob's got nothing in the way. Not even the 8, right? Like the 8's not tied up in anything. So we can just shoot these balls or whatever order he wants and just don't F it up. A little straight on that one now. He tries to pop this out. This could rattle. Or he could hook himself on the 8. I don't know if he's going to kick this opposite corner or if he's going to pull out the jump cue. Oh, he's going to kick it. I think this is comes down to like just being complacent on. Oh, that's a pretty good lead. Being complacent on that one on the corner ball, and then landing too straight on the what was it, the 3, and then landing too straight on the 1. Just kind of rush the shot because it's just a duck, and you don't really think like whatever, like how am I going to miss this shot? But it's the shape that you need to worry about. And I'm sure as soon as he shot it, he was like, he was kicking himself. What am I doing? I'm going for a bank corner. Giving the table a little love tap for luck. Is that what that was? Come on, table. Give me a good roll. Mm, no, that's no good. I mean, but Gary played that stop shot. to leave him tough, and played it where you leave him a bank corner, but the corner is blocked now with the eight. So he played good weight and a stop shot there. There's a lot going on in Gary's head there, right? He's like, got to play that with the eight, stays in that corner. And stop shot, it's all you're leaving him to the bank. Now, if Bob's feeling it, I have seen him play this bank side. And he can play it off the rail off the eight. It might just go. I think the only good thing about that is that if you miss it, you're kicking the eight off to the foot rail. You're just trying to hook him? I don't think you got that hook. He is leaving him a long shot on the rail. So these are tough. These are testers. Wow. And that's just it. Sometimes that distance plus a rail is enough of a safety. I mean, Bob's got to hit a tester back, right? Like, he's certainly no. This is not an easy shot to do back. And he's taking his time. Wow, nice shot. And this is where you got to be so careful that what you almost missed that. You hit that with a hair. You might have gotten sick there in his stomach for a second. Am I gonna miss this? That's one of those shots where it's just like if you can't trust the table, you can't play that light. You can't. You don't want to play it so hard where it'll go across and like scratch in a side pocket or something, right? But you don't want to play that light on a lot of tables because it could. It's so easy for that to roll out just a hair. Hit a piece of chalk, a hair, something on the table. Just any little thing will cause you to miss that shot. But you got it. Keeping it close. We're halfway through the match and it's exactly even, right? So I think that would put Gary as a favorite here, I would say. But it's pretty even. It's about as even as it can be. It's a dry break. There's some work to do. There's some work to do. So I think if you can shoot that 13 side past the 10, that might be the way to go. But it is tight. But I think I do like high ball better than low, but it's Martin Bob to win, you think? I don't like putting bets on. No side bets out of me. Not while I'm commentating. Mm. So I opted for low. I just got to find a way to get on this six, probably. So you could do right here. Good thing he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it, but I think you could do it here. And if, even if he under hits this or something, he should have the four. Oh, he just played for the four. That was a weird shot. No, don't. I don't do it anymore. All right. And you misheard that. I'm pretty sure the time that I said that I was just giving them action, and I specifically said I'm not betting against Michelle. I'm just giving them action. I'm not doing it anymore because you gave me crap for it. So now I'm just that's it. It's done. It's ruined for everyone. It's probably saving me money anyway. Oh, well. I'd say at least that eight's messed up for both people. It's going to be a lot easier for Gary to get it out of there, I think. Did he get it? Kind of. At least it goes somewhere now. Now at least it goes cider corner. We'll go here or here now for sure. But I feel like there might be some more movement going to happen. I should be able to get that four out of the way here, playing this nine off the rail. It's a tough one though. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but I think he's going, yeah, nine off the rail, off the four. Get that four out, make the room for the 12 that you need. And maybe get on this 11 at the same time. Might be just try to hit the 11. Oh, yeah. I thought that was a weird one. It's like you hit that 4 too full, it rattles them both. Like it won't go. It's a pretty good leave, though. So I'm trying to kick the six in the side, looks like. I'll give you a bit of a breakout, too, but you're gonna kind of hit this hard. So it's only get stuck to the five with no shot again. Oh, it was a good hit. It's Bob back at the table. Well, it's a fortuitous leave. And he could totally been planning that, like optional leave, right? I was pretty sure he was trying to hit that 11 on that shot, but he could also be thinking if when I hit this 11, I'm even if I miss, I'm not leaving him much of a shot. It's a lot of things that go through your head when you're taking every shot here. Oh, that's not good though. That's gotta make that one. It's over a ball. Just makes it tough, makes it weird. It's also like middle of the table over a ball. There's a bit of a reach. Hmm. Wow. All right. Well, if they're gonna fall off the rails, fall off the rails together. At least it keeps the match slightly close. Well, who can recover from this first? You have the option to take the side now, but you're not leaving yourself the 12 most likely. And you're having to get on the 12 from the 14, which is not impossible. Or you're taking the 12 now and you got to land either where you are now for the side, or you can still go corner the other way up to the top right. But this is again, it's just which do you feel more confident that you'll be able to get the shape right? Do you feel more confident getting from the 14 to the 12, or from the 12 to the 11? You're gonna try and draw and hold it off the 7. Oh yeah, wow, nice shot. This is awkward. Almost want to use the reach here over a ball. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. You gotta be so careful here. You can't. It's not just making this too. You gotta get out for the 14. And if you don't, you're hooked. Yeah, it's a tough shot. I think you got to jump this now. I think you have to. But the problem with this jump is there's no control to hold for this 8. Is like, maybe you can mass 8. All right, then mass 8 around the left side. Oh, yeah. That was a tough shot. Both of them. It should just be tic tac toe for Gary here. Hmm. He's got to play this off the head rail now, I think, and back out. Holding this for the 1, I don't think is the right spot. Oh, he's gonna hold it. Jeez, hey, really? I don't know. It's so funny how many times they go against what they say to do. Well, that shot, you should always play it up and down. Mm. All right, you're extended his lead. So just a race to 4 now. Another dry break. Oh, so we play, cue ball fouls only, right? BCA rules. But like if you're playing pro and that happened, that would be a foul. And at the pro level, anything touches. They've called where your somebody's beard touches a ball, doesn't even move it. So you got to be careful. I'm thinking that Monday tournament just recently, right? There's somebody who had like a some piece of clothing fall and land on a ball or something, right? Didn't move it, but you got to be super careful. Mm. That's one of those things too, where it's like you just out of habit might move it back, and then that's really a foul because you didn't ask if they wanted it moved back. Mm. That was a little bit all right. Just come up off this rail. Should be able to go 9 side, 14 other side, 12 side. Like, should just kind of be able to zigzag his way through these balls here. Just hit the right weight here. And land the right side of these balls every time. I wonder if he's thinking of drawing this and playing the 14 first. He didn't go back that way though. Interesting. He just like there's no way he's holding it. Oh, that's perfect for that 14. Wow. I say that, but I think he'd want actually a little bit of angle to get up for that 9. He could just draw this back for the 9 corner. Yeah. Beautiful. He's got that like 8 inch, 10 inch draw like down. Just that one game where he tried to window shop and didn't quite have it. I think he would have liked a little angle on this so he could come out closer to the 8, but it's pretty straight on this. Let me just stop. We can definitely play this side or corner. Just follow it up. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. After the cut sides we've seen him do earlier, so this should be a breeze, right? All right, nice out, Bob. Good response. Keeping it a one game set. So, for those who didn't hear earlier, at 3 o'clock, there'll probably be some time between this set and the next one, but at 3 o'clock, I'm playing Aaron Downey. So, Aaron Downey versus Martin Raymond, straight up. Race a 7 8 ball for 100 in the middle. I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned for myself. The last couple of days I've been playing, I haven't really been on my game, so I need to find it today. Another dry break. I was looking at this combo. It's 11-9. I'm sure he'd love to get that rack out of there though. First, I think you could just lift a four, so you're not like really toying with anything that's going to affect the actual shot. I've seen some weird things happen when you don't pull that rack out of the way. Rolls where it lands into the circle, just the cue ball comes back, hits it, rolls funny. I don't know if Gary's going to be commentating. I have no idea. I think Bob's got to run out after the match, so I don't think he's sticking around. I don't know. It might not be commentated. I don't know. And you got that 1-3 up in the corner is just a little funky. A little funky. Yeah, it's gonna go high. Don't think he wanted to hit that six. Might end up taking this, looking at this nine again. He's gonna combo the other one, 10, 10, 12. That'll be a good matchup. I think despite the Fargo difference, I think we're pretty closely matched. But he did beat me last week in league, so that's just one game. Hmm. Might just be playing a safety here. Yep. See, as soon as he goes to shoot it, he finally pulled the trigger on it. Now they want to get it out. I think you lift the four or the eight now. If you're not shooting towards the eight, you lift the eight, and then yeah, there you go. So I think when he was going the other way, you would lift the four just because you're not affecting. Slight 30-second break. Wash and break. So yeah, it's pretty safe. Not the 4. We can try and just give it back to him. Just nick that 4. Leave the 4 and the 9 together. Send it up table. Hit it really thin. You hit that really thin, and then you just send the cue ball up 2 rails up table to the head rail. Up that way. I guess on the downside is you do have like that 10 ball shot potentially. So maybe you just leave it on the rail and start a safety battle back and forth. Yeah, the same kind of situation with that 1 ball where you now have that pocket where you can cheat it off the rail so far because it'll play off the rail off the 1 and in. So that has to be a factor as well. But that might not be a shot you want to take because you might be messing up that 13 at the same time. Send that 3 into it. I feel like it's going to be a safety back. I just don't know how he's going to decide to play it. Like you could just play it just to kick the 4. But again, that's like maybe you're leaving the 14 corner slot. So he does decide just to leave them together. So you are given a 14 side and potentially a chance to break these out too. Don't know if that's going to be doable. I feel like you're being pretty greedy if you're trying to get this breakout too, but they just play just a safety. But he's developing. He's putting balls up with his 13. Trying to develop, I think. I think he overhit that. I think Bob could just go for this 1. I think he probably also wants to get this 4 out and hide. Pretty good shot. Okay, could go for that thin cut 13 combo. I really don't think that's the shot we want. Could hit this 11, try to hold with the 4. Send the 4 into the rail? No, just gonna put it back where it was. Open it up, develop his balls. And but Bob's got a shot now. He's got the possibly the 2 corner, definitely the 7 corner. shot. Hmm. Now, do you play this off the rail, off the one? Yeah, or do you try to just combo the one? Hmm. Problem is that these pockets are so deep on the corner. Like it's you could play it off the rail off the one and it doesn't drop. That angle on the 1-3 is so weird. It's like you need to split it to have a chance to go. You did do it off the one. They did hit it hard too. It's just like, so now you got this one, you gotta try and hold it for the three. If the three goes past the 14, which it looks like it probably does. And then come out for this five. No, he's gonna try and get, yeah, he's gonna hold it. Could look at just banking the five and try and tie it up with the nine or something. Play a stop shot just to freeze on the two. Kind of forcing him to shoot this 10 over a ball and have to try and break out the 9-5. Like, and like clear him off the 11. Looking at it, maybe. If you can draw off this two, I might just be playing just safe. Yeah, just make it. Yeah, that's safe. Look at that. Would like to be frozen, but still pretty darn good. Good reply. Might be thinking like just play this, hit the three, and send it right back behind that eight again. It's such a crazy weight shot. or just nick the 3 and just leave it up there. Like just play this just pocket or railway basically just to go off the 3 into the rail. You're leaving a rail shot on the 10 or the 11. So I'll have to go for the 4. It's got to be a safety here, right? Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna like that. Overhit that. Yeah, left a 9. So I mean, there's still work to do here. Like it's still stuff to figure out. You got to land on this 15 and 14. Like this is by no means a tic tac toe run out. Underhit that. The funny thing is, you might still have the shot, and it might now the tension might bring it right into the 14-3. Uh, he doesn't. I don't think the 14 will go past the 3 either. Just planning to miss it and just hold it on the rail for that 14 shot. Oh, he just went into it. I missed the shot, but he got the shot. He had the 14. Just because we'll have a chance. I think that 5 will go side. He's got to deal with this 4 too. This 4 doesn't go past that 10, so try for the 3 now, but I honestly think this is like the best time to take that 5. Yeah. I think give the 3 afterwards, but it's that 4. You land on the other side of the table for the 4. You use the 3 to get over there. I went for the 2 side. That surprises me. Hmm. I think just because he had better shape. Mm. Wow. What a shot. So that 11 goes side. He's going to look now. He goes corner for sure. So he could just follow it just a bit further. Play corner, but if it goes side, he's probably going to just hold for that. Perfect weight. Beautiful shot. Man, Gary regains that 2 game lead. Now it's a race to 3. Scary breaking. Though the breaks have, not really been working for both players too well. So not. I mean, that could change. That could change. And boy, did that change. Is that 4 balls on the break? 3, 4, 5, maybe 5. 4 balls on the break. And 3 of them were high, but of course the high balls are when they're all together. He doesn't really have a shot on the low either. Like it's the one all the way up the corner. It's long 2. A lot of balls now, but it's difficult decision on what to take here. I think. I think he wants low probably because of where that 8 is, and it's just the 1-3. The 3 will go too. You just gotta land in the right spot. But if you got to start with this 1 ball or this 6-4 combo, like these are not the shots you want to take on your first shot. Great shot. Landed just about exactly where he pointed. Follow this up for the 3 or the 6. Give himself an option. Oh, oh. Can you see that still? Oh, you can get there. I mean, the window, he made the window so much bigger now, so he's got to land on for that 3. And it's actually easier to get out now, too. It's not just, you can't just, it's not about just shooting the 3, you got to have a shot after. What a shot. Holy shit. Easy draw shot out of there. Might nick the 14, but who cares at this point? Mm. Actually, used it. He gives him angle. Yeah, he's just gotta land it. He's got one more. One more trick here. Yeah, he's hitting a gear. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now do you draw this and try and wrap around the eight? I think you do. I don't know. Or maybe just draw into the eight. Drawing into the eight is probably fine too. He's gonna play not top right. He must be hitting it light then. Float the cut. Nice shot, Gary. And I think so. That might be for the first time in the match. Gary's had 3 games. That was a break and run to do it. It's already hitting a Gary. You could just keep going. I've seen Gary run 4 racks in a row playing me before. So 3 should be no problem, right? Mm. And that's just it. You're watching your opponent hit a gear, break and run, and think, yeah, they could have 2 more in there. I might not get another shot. And what was like a really close set now starts to feel like it's getting away from you. Gary, dry breaks. Gets that chance he needs. All right, Bob. Let's shrink that lead a little bit. Lots of options here: 3 or 4 or 6 or 5. I mean, I think the 3 or 4 is like probably what he's looking at, but mm, that'll land. Well, you got the 6 and the 5 to get to the 7, and I'm pretty sure the 7 will go. So shoot this 2. Is it a 3 again? Looks. I think you want to land straight on this 5. Stop shot it, and it's like the perfect angle, just about, right? To hold off that 6 off the rail for the 7. And then you can just follow the 7 and shoot the 8 sider. Like you don't need to get out of there too. Mm, yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Don't even need to use a rail. So you just want to land where you can follow this without too much weirdness happening. Was he gonna draw? Interesting. I was just fucking. Guess he avoid the weirdness. That was perfect. All right. Look at that. Dry break, and then Bob runs back, saying, I'm still in this. Now it's a race to two. And a good break from Bob. So, get this weird 211 thing going on up in the top left, but usually what I'll see Bob do is if he can, he'll like combo this right away, but it does not. It is not a great combo. So now you're trying to plan, well, how do I hit it? Use the 5, play off the 11. Spoke out there right then. Should be able to combo this 3-1 and just trying to land on that. Like, or 6-1. 6-1's good too, but I think 3-1's easier to hold for the 5. So you got to get that 2 out. And I really do think that either, well, he's trying to just do it right now. That'll do it. Nice shot. Does it go? It's frozen on that 11. Maybe there's a little bit of a gap. Unlucky if you hit that and it still doesn't go. Oof. Well, right now, how he plays this. Oh, he's gonna shoot the 4 first. That makes sense. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. He's just looking at it. He rattled it. Yikes. Mm. You overlooked that. And safety and sinking the four. Yeah, it's good safety. Well, let's see the jump cue come out now. No, really, he hasn't jumped at all. Surprised. He's tried this mass save before, right? And you can see the two. Oh wow, missed the safety. Unless he mass ate that. So just avoid the side pocket here. Oh no. He's too worried about that side pocket. And then, well, the 13 made it huge too. Like you miss it on the other side, 13's gonna send it in anyway. This is a tough shot here. Oh, great shot. Means I'd like to be a little bit off that rail. Yeah, just points where he would rather have had it. Just these thin cuts. He's like just flying around the table again. Yeah, if he didn't hit that five too, he would come out quite a bit more. Just made this shot a lot harder. No, no, Mike, it's good. It's nice to have people chatting. Yeah, it's just never the annoying person in the chat. And if you're really annoying, I'll just block you. Oh, does he get lucky? No. It's a battle for the hill. Bob's there first. This break is important. I mean, they're always important, but this one's especially important. Oh, you can do that. His saving grace is he tied up a lot of crap. So Leaf Gary will have to do something with the ball in hand. And it's nice that he can't deal with that 15 right away. I mean, you gotta think you're going low here or high. I mean, you gotta think you're going high. Just how, because how, otherwise, how are you getting that 2-1 out there? You might take the 15 now, eh? Just looking at it. Okay, maybe he's gonna take the 15 now. Maybe he doesn't see the. Maybe the combo goes and he's not worried about it. Oh, do you get and that 12 ball? Can't be liking that. He can get it out of there. He's just got to shoot something else first on this 14, right? Is he really gonna think it was right here? I think it's so much easier to come at this from a different angle. You got balls to shoot. Like you got 13 to get somewhere better for it. Yeah, I used the 10 ball to break it. Yeah. Jeez. 15 lurkers. Hey Tom, lots of lurkers. Next one. I don't believe you, but I'll thank you anyway. Mm. Mm. Nice, dodged everything. That's he's got such a better shot here to get this. So you can hit the 2, and get it out of the way. Yeah, look at that. Now we just need to land somewhere not so horrible. Well, he's got something to work with here. That's for sure. You can draw off this 11. Yeah. This is one of those ones where it's like if the rattle's coming, that might be it. You played it with right too, so it kicks off the right way. It's another match. Yeah, there'll be a match at 3 o'clock. Myself and Aaron Downey are playing. Race to 7 for just for 100 in the middle. Nothing crazy. So we'll probably stop the stream because it'll be about half hour between. Looks like, give or take. I don't know if there's going to be commentary on the next one. Though. I don't know if Gary's sticking around or not. Because I know Bob can't stick around, but he doesn't really like to do the commentary anyway that much. Oh, yeah, right. Man, that's not the time to miss that shot. To be on the hill. Your opponent is already on the hill, and this is a very runnable table. Time to go back to first gear and just run this puppy out. Hmm. If you want to follow that a lot more, now he's gonna do it with the 5. We could do it with the 5 with the 2, but it's just you don't want to wait. This is good. Stop shot. Maybe draw it a little bit more, give it a little bit more angle, and follow it and get a little bit more angle. Yeah. Either way. Is a little on the wrong side of this. I just have to follow this a little bit. At least the scratch, like the 9's kind of safety net, but we really want this to be an easier shot. For all the marbles. Oh, and he chokes. All right, hill. Yeah, yeah, that was a big pressure shot. And that's how he lands just on the wrong side of that too, and it makes all the difference. It makes that shot either like a straight in easy gimme, even that, even the straight in, you're still feeling the pressure on that at the end of that race, like an end of set. But yeah, it makes that shot so much more difficult. But I mean, Gary, he did the same thing, right? He choked on the ball before the 8, and that's the only reason Bob had that chance. So I guess you could say they both threw one away that game, and that's why it's Hill. Well, it's freaking close. kick. Look at that kick. That's gross. Trying to see if that three goes. I mean, because otherwise it's just a really good table. If the three goes, then everything is good after that, right? He already got two balls down, too low down. Yeah, it's good for the spectators. It's not good for their blood pressure. When Bob and I were talking what time Aaron and I should start, he was like, "We better make it three in case it goes hill hill." Hmm. Wouldn't you know it? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Just looking at this, he's watching this cue ball side, right? He's shooting a three, I'm pretty sure, and he's been aiming up to make sure he's not going to scratch on the side off of it. Hmm. He knows too. It's like it's a juicy table. If you don't make this first shot, like it could easily just be that could be it. This could be your last shot of the set. Wow. Feel the pressure he's feeling here. Looking at the side, is it combo? Is it comboing something like fifth, like the 13 side or something? I don't think it goes in a pocket by itself. Yeah, 13 sides, comboing the 13. Wow. Didn't really like this shot either. Maybe flip a coin, take your pick. We play a push. Just kidding. You could play a safety though. That's what he did. After all that, just couldn't pull the trigger on it. I mean, yeah, you don't have a lot to shoot here either. 15 side. a pretty good leave. It's not a gimme. He's gonna do the same thing. Freeze him on this 11. Oh, might have left him the 13. Hmm. I think Bob should take just a bit more time on that safety. Who knows as much time as Gary took? Just a bit more. Mm. It's not because it's like a super difficult shot or anything. I just think it's you got to account for the pressure of where you're at and just set. Surprised he's not shooting this 10 here. Because it isn't, it's not a lot of places it's going to go. Yeah, he's planning for it later. Get behind it. Well, he's looking at it. Oh, nice shot. But if you didn't like the 14 and 15 before, I mean, maybe he's not. This isn't as awkward now. Oh no! So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, he didn't block that pocket. Not that I don't think it really matters. It's nice to leave a duck in case this comes down to a safety later. Play the 3. The pressure, right? We're not even playing. Imagine what they're feeling right now. Okay, well, we'll call that one a commentary curse. Oof. Mm. Mm, this is not a little awkward, but not that. This shouldn't be much for Gary to get out of. Just a little tester. Um, Draw this probably. I don't know. Maybe we'll play it up and down table. Oh, oh, don't get right on it though. Oh, I think they're both feeling the pressure. Rail? We've got three rails, right? I use two rails. That's a fucking shit. We gotta dodge. We gotta dodge some balls here. Curtis can't watch. He's not even watching. Cover my eyes. Tell me when it's over. Mm. Wow. Are you on the edge of your seats yet? I am. Big time. It's a good hit. Let's give Bob a chance. This is a long shot to start this off. It's the floor. Mm. Yeah, so I mean, he's going five or one. Just looks like the five. Just take the easier shot. Just make it. Just make it. Don't even care about shape right now. Just make the shot. Yeah, just make it. Well, we gotta punch this out just a touch. But now here's this three ball. He landed really good on it to hit the rail and come out for the one. And then it's just if you can land straight on it, pretty straight draw top. It's just gotta. I see. I would have played that off the rail. Now he's weird on this. Now he's gonna end up on the other side of the eight possibly. Keep going. Skate, 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 skate. The more it skates, the easier it is. As we all hold our breath while that cue ball rolls across the table. Nice shooting, Bob. Wow, what a match. Well, I don't think anyone could have called how that was going to end. It was a crazy, crazy ending. Wow, cool. All right, so I'm gonna kill the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, great shooting by both players. Awesome for Bob to pull the win out. Um, we'll be firing up the stream again. I think in about 15 minutes. Just gotta get everything prepped and yeah, it was wow, what a nail biter. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks for everybody for watching. I know you make this fun. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. So, or maybe for the guys to make fun of me later when I rewatch it. Um, yeah, but we'll be back shortly, and I'll be playing. I don't know if there's gonna be commentary in the next one. I have no idea, but I'll ask Gary, and maybe he'll stick around. Yeah, take it easy.